the society. Hi, good evening, madam. Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Hey, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
All right, good evening. So please, can you tell us the name?
Okay, my name is Juliet Eze.
Okay, so can we know you better, please?
Okay, I'm a self-esteem and confidence builder. I help people. I help people build. I help people, especially women, actually build a healthy self-esteem and unshakable confidence. I'm also a writer and a personal development advocate. Thank you for having me.
Okay, well, so said said development builder for girl's child, right? So
Yes,
this one
especially your child.
yeah, this way. So why do you choose to build self development? Why do you choose to like build the girl child? Why do you choose the profession?
Hello.
So why do you choose to uh, develop a girl child? Say self development.
Okay, if I got you correctly, because your voice is breaking, and you're asking why I chose what I do, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay, I chose confidence building and personal development because of what I see happen around me and because of my own personal experience. As a child, I didn't really have a lot of guidance. I didn't have a lot of people that I could look up to, those that will help guide me. This is what to do or what not to do. So as a result, I found out that I made a lot of mistakes. I missed some opportunities that ordinarily I shouldn't miss. So as I grew older, I also found out that many other girls are going through the same thing, and the reason is because they feel they are not good enough, they are not worthy. There's just this feeling of not being enough, and so because of that, many girls just feel they just feel relaxed. They don't see themselves as they don't aim higher in life. So that's why I chose this, because of my personal experience and of course the experience of people around. I also see young girls making same mistakes. So in a bit to actually help others, not to not to struggle the way I struggled or not to go through the same things I went through growing up, I chose that. Thank you.
Okay. So, you said you struggle. Can you share some of your personal experience struggle? Like just share some of them. So maybe there are other people who might have similar experience and they would like to learn from you. Can you just share a little with us?
Okay. Okay, so growing up as a young girl, I didn't I didn't really like myself that much. So I just felt that other girls are more beautiful. Even in class they would ask a question and I would know and answer it because I feel if I answer it and I'm wrong, they will laugh at me. Some other times I will feel that what is the need of even answering? And then many times it's because I'm shy, timid. So I just there's this feeling of smallness inside of me. Then that I just felt that there's no need, nobody will hear you, or if you fail it, they will laugh at you. So it made me, I didn't really like myself. I didn't like what I was doing. because I will know the answers to the questions, but stand up and answer, wahala. So I can't even remember many times they would ask questions. I know the answer, but I can't. So that confidence, I didn't have it growing up. I was shy, I was timid, I was naive. So that made me actually, I went into my shell. It's actually this path I took that brought me out of my shell. So growing up, I didn't like a lot of I didn't like what I was doing about myself, but then I was doing it because I didn't know any better. So and many girls are in that shoe. They're just
Okay.
doing things. They just feel that they should stay in their shell forever. So and I've been there. It's not a good place to be. You will know something, but you can't even express it. Can't express it. I can even remember sometimes I'm walking on the road, and if people are talking, I'll feel it's me they are talking about. Meanwhile, maybe they don't even see me pass. But me, I'll be thinking they're laughing at me, they're talking about me, maybe the way I walk or the way I dress, that kind of thoughts, things that just belittles you. So that is it.
Okay. So let us go this way because, like I said, you share some of education now. So, what do you think could actually cause can actually make someone that way? What do you think can actually make someone to behave that way from your own personal experience or other people's experience?
Sorry, I didn't get you right. Said, what do I think will do what?
You low self-esteem, the low self-esteem that you feel, the way you feel shy, relating with people. What do you think could actually make somebody to behave that way, either from personal experience or based on study?
Okay, okay. One of the things that causes low self-esteem is actually upbringing, the way we were brought up. When you see two children, maybe they were even born by the same parents, but one grew up in an environment of love, comfort, there's care, there's attention, emotionally the people are available. It's not the same with a child who grew up in an abusive environment where they will tell you you are a goat, you are an animal, you are nothing, you will not succeed, where they keep abusing you verbally, even physically. Some children suffer abuse terribly, and that now made them to actually lose their self-esteem or their self-worth. So upbringing is one major cause of low self-esteem. How we are brought up. If you are brought up in an environment where you are constantly affirmed, where they tell you, where even though you're not doing so well, but you are not told harshly, you are encouraged in love, it helps build your self-esteem. Your confidence level grows. When you see a child whose parents are intentional about their upbringing, you will know by the way the child behaves, relates to people, by the way the child actually faces pressure. But when you see the other child who the parents doesn't really care, it also shows. Another thing that also causes low self-esteem is abuse. Like look, I've already mentioned it's emotional abuse, not being present, not connecting with your child. Physical abuse, always spanking a child, beating here and there. Then sexual abuse too. Children who were abused sexually growing up, they are likely going to develop low self-esteem, except they intentionally work on themselves and grow up, and except they intentionally work on themselves to be better. If not, that thing keeps haunting them until it becomes like they will not be hearing that voice of you're not good enough, you're not good enough, you're not good. Look at what happened to you. Of all the people in this world, why is it you? They will not keep blaming themselves. Before you know it, they will enter depression even. So abuse, then pressure, peer pressure. When you don't have the right people around you, they keep telling you. There are some persons that if you have them around you as friends, especially as a young person, this thing starts at a very young age. If you don't have people around you that loves you, supports you, cheers you up, you begin to, if all the people you have around you are those that tells you that you are not good enough, or they keep talking down at you, any little thing you say, they just have a way of bringing you down. So By the time they do that over time, it begins to tell on you. You may not even know, because association rubs off. There's a rub off. So by the time you associate with those people over a long period of time, you begin to lose yourself, lose your confidence. So you just see yourself that that feeling is just inside of you. You won't even know when it comes. It's just inside of you. So that is it for those the things that causes low self-esteem. There are other things also that causes low self-esteem, like unhealthy relationship. Like when a lady is in a relationship with a guy and this guy maltreats her, tells her, calls her sorts of names. Maybe when